Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day today. I'm Chef Tucker and I'd like to talk to you guys about understanding a little bit more about your tools in the kitchen, specifically how sharp your knife is. So to test for the sharpness of a knife, you got a couple ways of doing it, and I'll show you my way and I'll show you the way that I recommend for you guys until you're comfortable with it. The way I know that a knife is getting dull is if it's not cutting and I have to put a lot more force into it, I know it's getting dull. Now sometimes all that means is you take a steel to it and you just put an edge back on it, and sometimes it means you have to sharpen the whole thing. How I tell, and again, I'm not recommending you do this, but this is how I tell. I just take my thumb and I pull it directly across the blade of the knife. If you take it directly across, completely perpendicular, it won't cut you, it'll just grab onto your thumb and you can feel if the knife still has an edge on it, if it's curled a little bit, you can feel it. But if you do it at any sort of an angle, it may cut you. See, just like that, just straight across. And again, I don't recommend this. Be safe, but that's how I do it. The way I would recommend is take something that's relatively soft, relatively easy, like a paper towel, which almost any kitchen I've ever worked in has a paper towel. Don't put a whole lot of force into it, but just put a little bit of force like you normally would and just pull it across. And if it cuts through, then chances are your knife is still sharp. It's not the most guaranteed technique. Usually it's just a familiarity with your knife and knowing that, okay, yesterday I didn't have to put this much force into cutting my celery. It probably needs some sort of maintenance of some sort. Like I said, either a steel or a stone to either put the edge back on or grind the edge back to it. But like I said, this one's pretty safe, pretty standard. Doesn't take a whole lot of pressure. Like you can literally just, and it comes through again. So that is how you test for the sharpness of a knife, is muscle memory of how easy it's going through something, because there is nothing more dangerous in the kitchen than a dull knife. So make sure your knife stays sharp. Try to get a familiarity with your knife on how easy it's going through stuff. If it feels like you're having to put a lot of muscle into it, definitely stop. Put the edge back on it, and then you can start again. Well, that's the overview. That's how you can tell. And if you found this entertaining or educational, make sure you like, share, follow, comment down below if there's anything else you'd like to see. This is a question that I got from one of my followers, so here's an answer. And now you have another little way to tell how your knife's doing in the kitchen, so go out and conquer the kitchen.